Well, hello from a little place that I've been to before, a little place called Stronachlachar and the National Park at Loch Lomond. So I'm going for a wild camp tonight. Drove all the way here from Stirling, heading over that direction, going to pitch camp, have some nice food, a few beers, watch the sun go down from sort of that general direction and have a bit of a good night. So that's the plan. Let's go check it out. Okay, so I'm on the water now, and Loch Kartine, by the way, if I haven't said that. The time is 3:15. I've probably got about 5 k's, so that's probably about an hour that way. So I'm heading off down that direction. There's a little peninsula, and that's where I'm going to have a little wild camp tonight. The pier of Stronachlachar is right behind me, and the sun's sort of just kissing that just now. The weather is meant to be sort of cloudy, light winds, probably about 5, maximum, absolute maximum 10 miles an hour. I don't think it'll come to that tonight, and the same going into tomorrow morning. So there might be a little bit of a drizzle, but other than that, there wasn't any sort of blue sky planned or forecasted in the forecast, so I'm super excited about that. Hopefully that'll continue to later on, and we get that for the sun setting, have a few beers, some nice food, and enjoy the sort of last of the summer rays. Hope you enjoy this. So just over there is the peninsula, a little bit of land that's jutting out. That's where the campsite is tonight, and up there is Ben. So if you've been to the Trossachs National Park, and Ben's quite a popular walk, that's where it is over there. But I'm staying there tonight. Not a bad night, actually, not a bad night. Look at that in the background, that's the big screen TV action for the night. Well, good evening and welcome to Loch Kartine. Where the camera is just now, and I'm just about to launch onto, is the campsite for tonight. There's a little peninsula, and it gives me clear views down that side of the loch and up the loch, and also Ben behind you guys. But more importantly, it's where the sun goes down, mainly at that end. So I'm in for a great treat tonight, a little wild camp, some nice food, possibly maybe have a little fire, and I'm just going to enjoy myself. So let's check the campsite out, let's get the campsite up, and let's do some fishing. Hope you enjoy it. I'm actually pretty excited and pretty stoked just now. I've made it to the little peninsula, I've got the campsite set up. So priority one for me was the campsite. Little sort of drizzly showers coming in, so getting the tent up for me was important, and getting the kayak stowed and all my kit sort of prepped. So let me show you the campsite. So here we have my wee sort of boudoir for tonight, little tent, a little 2-person tent. I've got a little chair, and I won't take you in there, but I've got my mattress, my air mattress, my pillow, sleeping bag, down-filled sleeping bag, so I'll be nice and toasty and warm. I've got lovely dry clothes to put on there and layer up for tonight, so that's all good. Got a little fishing rod for some active stuff later on, GoPro camera, and the boat's over there, well out the water. It's not going to be that windy, so I'm not too excited about that being blown away. Okay, so I've got my little stove, wood stove, and as you can see, I've went out and got some sticks. Now this beach is literally strewn with sticks, so it's quite handy to have a little stick stove here. We'll try and boil some water for a little hot drink. Now I've got to point out, this is not a survival video, this is not how to light a fire. This is not flint and steel. This is just me out having a bit of a laugh and a wild camp, more importantly a wild camp, enjoying the sun going down and the remoteness. So please, if you're going to comment about that's not how you light a fire, blah 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 blah, just having a bit of a laugh. Anyway, the thing that I just want to point out here is to get a bit of a sort of kindling going. These ferns are bone dry, and I've got like a bundle here of these sort of dried ferns as sort of like that's going to be the main igniter. So you can see some dead ferns in there, and I'm going to see how they work. Here's another little bundle here, just here. Dry as a stick, these things, and it's just like I'm just taking this sort of dead leaves off. So I'm just being careful that I don't strip them too quick, or I might cut my fingers, because they're quite sharp. So it's just like a bit of time. If you've taken time off the stock, you're just taking it off like that. So there's a good bundle of kindling, I think. I'll try that. Let's try that, see how we get on. Bit of a laugh. Fantastic. I'm really pleased. I've not done one of them before. So there you go. Wee twig stove. Right, if you're interested in this twig stove, I don't get sponsored for this, but I'll put a link in the description where I got it, because everybody wants to know bits and kit. Yes, I know I should have the glove on, but I never. Right, there we go. I'm so pleased with myself. Okay, it's no big deal, no big groundbreaking stuff, but I made a wee fire, got a pot of water on it, and loving it. Have a look at it. Right, so whilst my twig stove's making some nice hot water for a little cup of soup, you can see some weather just sort of coming down a little bit. Nothing to be worried about. It's going to be like that for the rest of the night. You know, 10% showers, if that. Beautiful, eh? Beautiful. Okay, so my little twig stove is produced the goods. And that's what you call a rolling boil. If I don't make a mess of this. Oh, how fantastic is that, guys? So there you go, I've got a Asian style chicken ramen noodle soup. Right, as Keith Floyd would say, cheers. It's worth it, it's worth the midgy net, trust me. So I'm going to get this food in the go. So it's about 6:20 just now. I reckon there's about at least 2 hours before the sun goes down. And before the sun goes down, I'm going to have my dinner. So what's for dinner tonight? So what I've got here is, I've got some lovely chicken breasts. I've got some soy sauce, risotto, garlic, ginger, some spices, cracked black pepper, turmeric, salt, and a few other things in there. Mushrooms and onion. So, some coconut stuff too here. So the plan is, it all goes into one pot, all the flavours merge, they have a party. Oh, just have a look at that, talk about party. And that's what's for dinner. So I'm going to cook it over my little twig stove. There's dinner, but I just look at that. Hello sunshine, wow. Oh, I was hoping I was going to get this tonight. Unbelievable. Mill pond flat almost. The thing that I'm missing here, when I was here earlier on in the year, there was geese out in the water and they were having a big bun fight. But there's no geese, they've obviously left. But what's still here is the midge. The midgie. Anyway, let's see what dinner looks like. Have a look at that, chopped ginger, chopped garlic. Don't worry, I will pick this up. There will not be one single trace when I leave here. Next is the onions, and I'll just roughly tear up the mushrooms. Right, so what I'm doing here is roughly, doesn't matter, you get the gist. There's ginger in there. As you can see, I'm doing this one-handed, touring up mushrooms. Right, if I was in the house, I'd probably chop the chicken up. I've just slung it into the water. I know. Midges are terrible, I thought they'd been away by now. Anyway, listen. Here's the dinner, there's the spices. Let's put the spices in. Okay, the last thing I've put in there is some soy sauce. And I'm just going to let that have a partay, all those flavours, and see how we get on in about 15-20 minutes. Maybe 30 minutes. The things you don't see on camping videos. Now we're cooking with twigs, guys. Now we're cooking with twigs. How much fun is this? I never thought I would be doing this today. Right, twig stove 2. I'm quite impressed with the little twig stove actually. Big screen TV action tonight. There's dinner. There might be 1 or 2 midges in there, but that's the way it goes. I don't know how that's looking to you guys, but oh my word, look at that. Right, I'm going to try and reduce it down to twig stove 2. Okay, so I've made my dinner. I've chopped up the chicken breasts to make sure they're cooked through, and they are cooked through. I've turned the twig stove down to twig stove 1, and the pot's just sort of sitting there just now. I'll let it sort of cool down a little bit, and then we'll get stuck in about it. But just look at this. Wow, I hope you can. This is what I came out for. Mill pond. Oh, just. I'll shut up and just suck it in. Right, I've got to say this food is absolutely delicious. But that is just different gravy. That is absolutely awesome. I'm just having a blast here tonight. Lovely colours. Blues, whites, oranges, bright reds, bright whites, clouds. It's just fantastic. It's just shut the front door. Okay, so that's dinner absolutely smashed. I am so stuffed. I am stuffed beyond belief. What a fantastic night. Just watching the sun going down again. It's about 7:25. I reckon it'll be dark in about an hour's time, 8:30. I'll do my washing up. I'll tidy the campsite up a little bit, and I'm going to get an early rise. And I reckon I'll be on the water for about 6:30 or thereabouts, first light. I'm just going to get the head down and get back home. Tomorrow's big day in the UK. Our glorious Queen has passed away, and it's her funeral tomorrow. So Monday is tomorrow, bank holiday, and I'm going to go back for the Queen and to see the ceremony. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I've had an absolute blast. I'm just going to let that fire go out. I've got one more beer left. Watch the sun go down and enjoy this. Love it. Listen, if you like this and if you're still here, think about giving it a wee thumbs up. That would be good. Subscribe, leave a comment. But more importantly, if you like it, leave a comment. Tell me what you enjoyed about this or what you liked about this, because it's interesting to know what you guys think. Anyway, love it. Having a blast. Catch you later. Good morning, folks. Well, it's the morning after the night before. Camp has been struck, and yep, got up at 6 o'clock. The time is now, let me just check, 6:33, and I'm back that way to Stronachlachar, if you can see it. The TARDIS is already packed up, ready to go. What a blast I've had, absolutely blast. Even better the fact that I'm just sort of paddling off into the first light. So looking forward to this. Mill Pond flat almost, slight breeze, great night, slept well. Fun times, see you shortly. Man, the midges. Even at this time in the morning. Okay, we're off. An hour's paddle. Back to the car. Yep. What a different feeling and experience. It's so quiet. There's a couple of houses over to the right. There's lights on, but you can't hear any noise, literally. So quiet last night. And there's a slight breeze that just rippled the tent a little bit, just a little crack. And that little crack was like thunder. Anyway, I think it's Monday the 19th today, so it's Monday the 19th today, September. I thought it was going to be a lot colder last night, but it wasn't. And I was just fine in my rab, sleeping bag, my rab duck down, whatever it is. Oh, there's a welcome breeze. Welcome breeze has just picked up ever so slightly. No midge are away. Every now and again I just stop and just listen to what's going on around me. And as soon as I do that, there's a plane flying over, blinking head. Anyway, I don't know if you can hear the bird song in the background, and there's a stream behind me. I'm going to use that word again, cathartic. And it's just medicine for the mind, love it. So I'm hoping you can see down there's some lights on. That's the car park down at Stronachlachar. So it looks like some of the camper van people might be up and at it. Some mist rolling round the hill, mist in the top. Scotland, Loch Kartine. Beautiful. Never managed any fishing last night, and the only reason I'm saying that is because I can see some rises in the water in front of me. Ironic. Glorious morning for a paddle, glorious. So I don't know if you can see that, that's Stronachlachar, the building's just over there. I can see my car, we're almost at journey's end. Well, that's me folks, back to where I started yesterday at Stronachlachar. Let's have a look at it. Looking mighty pretty. So I hope you've enjoyed that. I've had a fantastic time, a great experience for me, just lovely being out in the remoteness of Scotland, the national park, Loch Lomond National Park on Loch Kartine. Loved it, fantastic, great experience. Loved the twig stove. Certainly I'll be using more of that as the winter comes closer, draws in. Other than that, hasta luego.